Great, Jessica. Thanks for that. Well, Dr. Joel Fuhrman is board-certified family physician, New York Times bestselling author, and nutritional researcher who specializes in presenting and reversing disease through nutritional and natural healing. He is with us in the studio this morning. We are so glad to have you, and you have a new book. Tell me about that.
Yes, I'm very excited. The book is called The End of Heart Disease. And the point is to tell our population that they don't have to have strokes, they don't have to have heart attacks, they don't have to get demented when they get older. In other words, nutritional science has made incredible advances in the last 5 years, and we now know that excellent nutrition is much more powerful than medication and can really protect our population from these needless deaths.
And this comes from a plant-based diet, right?
That's right. I call it a nutritarian diet.
Okay.
The word nutritarian means, of course, plant-rich and nutrient-dense. It's using all these miraculous self-healing properties of food to not just wipe out heart attack, but to really win the war on cancer. So we're saying here that people can live longer and better than ever before. We can make it taste delicious, and it does taste delicious. But we can't eat all those processed foods and junk foods that people are eating right now, obviously.
So is it the lack of meat, or is it rather putting the nutrients into your diet that's making this big change?
Well, that's a good question, because the American diet is 54% of calories from processed foods and 33% of calories from animal products. And we have to reduce both. In other words, we don't have to become completely vegan, but we have to make a radical reduction in the amount of animal products we're eating as we cut out the high glycemic carbohydrates. So we're finding it's both. It's the fact that these high glycemic carbohydrates, like white flour and white sugar, raise up insulin. And insulin promotes fat storage and has dangerous effects on your heart as well. And that an excess amount of animal protein raises up a hormone called IGF-1, or insulin-like growth factor 1, which also promotes atherosclerosis, aging of the body, and aging of the brain. The combination, the worst thing you could do, is mixing the high glycemic processed foods with a lot of animal products. A hamburger, macaroni and cheese. When you mix those things together, you get dramatically dangerous effects. So we're saying the American style of eating is deadly. I always joke around and say that diet couldn't be better designed had it been designed by Al-Qaeda and sent here for us to eat it. We've got to change the way we eat to save lives.
So why are you in town today? Why do we have the pleasure of having you here?
I'm doing this terrific event at a plant-based support group right here in Birmingham, Michigan, and I think it's 6 o'clock tonight. I'm not exactly sure where it's located, but people can come. It'll be
it's at Groves High School in the main auditorium. 6:30 tonight, right?
6:30. Okay, great.
All the information on your screen right there.
Terrific.